Breaking news is significant and could have a real impact at the end of the season. Our chief reporter, Kaveh Solokol, has come back on set. Kaveh, oh my goodness. How do you react to that?
Well, look, the first thing you should say is that referees are human beings. They make mistakes like everybody else. They were working there in a very highly pressurised environment, and they made a mistake, and it was a big mistake, and the eyes of the world were on them, and now they are paying the consequences. And the mistake they made was that they thought they were checking a goal that had been allowed. And you heard that in the audio there and the video that we saw. They worked very, very quickly. Some people may say they were working too quickly because they're under pressure to make these decisions quickly, because when they take a lot of time, people complain that they're taking too long. But I think once you watch and listen to that audio, you realise just how quickly they are making these decisions and why there is the possibility of mistakes being made in these kind of situations. I think one thing that will be worrying for supporters who listen and watch this audio and video is the fact that the video operator was the person who seemed to be aware of what was going on before anybody else, and he was the one who was saying, look, the PGMOL hub operator Ollie is telling us to delay the game, which I think he means that we need to stop the game because a big mistake has been made. But then you heard the VAR coming in sounding more and more panicked and saying, look, we can't, there's nothing we can do, the game has started now, we can't do anything. They've restarted. We can't do anything. We can't do anything. He kept repeating. So I think there's still a lot of questions. I don't think this audio clears everything up, but it gives us an insight into just what a highly pressurised environment these referees are working in, and the video operators and the hub operators as well.
Manchester City delivered a ruthless 4-0 hammering of Liverpool at the Etihad Stadium in a one-sided Premier League clash that exposed the Reds' ongoing defensive frailties and deepened the crisis surrounding Arne Slot. Erling Haaland was the star of the show, netting a clinical hat-trick that left the visiting defence in tatters. The Norwegian opened the scoring from the penalty spot in the 39th minute after a controversial decision that left Liverpool furious, before adding a second just before half-time in the 45+2 minute with a powerful header. He completed his treble in the 57th minute with another clinical finish, showcasing his lethal instincts. Antoine Semenyo grabbed the other goal for City in the 50th minute, capitalising on loose marking to slot home and make it 3-0 at the time. Liverpool struggled to create meaningful chances throughout, with Mohamed Salah and the attacking trio looking isolated against City's dominant midfield and backline. The match was overshadowed by the unfair penalty awarded to City for the opening goal. Many observers, including Liverpool players and staff, argued the decision was soft and inconsistent with similar incidents that often go unpunished this season. VAR reviewed the incident but upheld the call, sparking fresh outrage over officiating standards and adding to the narrative of Liverpool's misfortune against the big sides. Arne Slot cut a frustrated figure on the touchline and later admitted the performance fell well short of expectations, highlighting the need for major improvements if the Reds are to salvage any hope of Champions League qualification. The heavy defeat leaves Liverpool further adrift in the table, intensifying scrutiny on the manager and squad amid a season of regression despite significant summer investment. City, meanwhile, strengthened their position at the top with another statement win. Please like and subscribe.